good.
I'm still waiting for the live to hit.
I just hit it. It's not gonna be right away. Just know we're live. Oh, you sucker! SummerSlam 1990, Earthquake versus Hulk Hogan, main event. I was watching it. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So you know we're good.
Mhm.
I just gotta go pee. And we're good. Give me 1 second. All right, we should be good, okay?
We are good. Waiting on you, as usual. Hello, Abby, Crystal, Justin, Strawberry. Oh my god. Yeah, they're cheeseburger bites, Abby. They're in the shape of a hot dog, so. Yeah, you said burritos. So Liz on YouTube got it right. She's like those hamburger things. She didn't know what else to call them. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Anne.
All right, Twinkie Tits, you ready?
Yep. Hello, Ashley, Lisa. Full house tonight. Hello, Jay.
Let's go.
Jesus.
Hello, guys.
Hey, guys.
Happy Sunday. All right, homemade buffalo chicken dip. Last night I teased and I asked you guys what I picked up from 7-Eleven. One person got it. Surprise, surprise. Miss Liz got it. And these are my favorite things. When I was 300 pounds, I lived off of these things.
Hello, Jillian.
I have become very close with my 7-Eleven personnel to where I ask for them frozen and they say, what? You
Hello, Brown
can't eat
Eyes.
them frozen? I said, I'm going to put them on my barbecue, which I'm not going to, but they say, oh, okay. And that's what I got. And then I have a homemade buffalo chicken dip. I'm sure I've done buffalo chicken dip on here before, but it don't ring a bell.
Definitely have.
This is my first time ever using Wingstop hot sauce and then Wingstop ranch for the ingredients. Kaki tried it. She said it was good. I have not. But, oh, I can't wait to get into these bad boys. I really can't. That's hello, Gustafa, Tracy, Lisa, Abby, Ashley.
There's a whole lot of people.
Anybody
Hello,
I
Mom
missed,
Bill.
I apologize.
Say hello to
Munchkin.
Nora.
No, I said Munchkin. I don't call her Nora. Unless we're fighting and we got some shit going
Hello,
on.
Michael.
That's when she gets called Nora. It's usually
Well,
Munchkin.
Yeah, so I have steak because I really wanted steak. I love shrimp kebabs, but I didn't make them.
You what? Oh, that's right.
I never made my shrimp kebabs.
Well, Kaki told me today, she's like, I got shrimp and I've got steak. I don't need nothing from the store. Hey, Bax.
Hey,
And I said, why don't you do the good old Applebee's thing that I used to get? And this is before, like, their portions got
Shrunk to like half.
Like, you know, teenage
Yes,
boy
they
jumping in
are,
the
Joseph.
pool and you just get everything shrunks. They had, so it was, what was it?
Green bean strawberry.
It was steak, shrimp, Parmesan. Something. And it came out on like a skillet.
Sizzling skillet.
Yeah, it was so freaking good. And I remember the first like 5 times I had it, it was like, oh, this is amazing.
It was delicious.
And then me and Kaki, and before we had kids, went there. And I think my mom and my dad and maybe some other people were there too. And I got it again, and it was like, what is this? I didn't realize I ordered from the child's menu.
Yeah, seriously.
Crazy. That's why
The portion shrunk so much. Hello, Shells. What am I having, Jay? I have steak, baked sweet potato, green beans with garlic, and mushrooms and onions. Lots of veggies.
All right, here we go. I chugged that green jean giant down like
Joseph
it was
said
nobody's
that
business.
those are his favorite things to order from 7-Eleven.
Yeah, these and taquitos. My favorite taquito was a spinach and artichoke taquito
Yeah, those were good too.
back in like 2009.
Oh no.
Got a microwave account.
Fuck my life.
You want me to do it for you?
You could have some dip. I'll go do it for you.
Just put it on a different plate to microwave it. Damn, and I thought I cooked it more. Oh, that's perfect.
I'll do it.
Perfect.
You can't have it though.
I know. No, take the whole. No, I said get a different plate and put this on a different plate, because otherwise everything else is gonna be like boiling hot. Pepperoni pizza taquitos are good. Yeah, the spinach and artichoke dip ones were really good.
They were the best ones. I got it. How long?
Do like 2 minutes.
You want to cut it in half so
No,
no?
because then all the juice is gonna leak out.
How long?
Do 2 minutes.
Here's dip and chips.
But make sure you cover it with the little cover thingy.
I know.
It was called steak, parmesan, and shrimp. I used to get it all the time, as you both said. They shrunk the portions horribly. Yeah, their portions are like, they're
It's a joke.
laughable They're
Luckily, our
laughable.
kids don't ever ask to go to Applebee's.
for the price.
Hi, Lisa. Hello, Leo. Shell. It was called steak parmesan
I just
shrimp.
read that.
Okay. I was doing
Hello, Leo.
something. I was doing something.
Anytime our kids do, I'm like, you really want to go there? We'll go somewhere else. Where you're not going to leave still hungry.
That the Applebee's near us is like a very it's sentimental for me and Kat because
It
that's
used
where
to
we
be
met.
something else.
It used to be called something else. This is where me and Kaki met
We
originally.
met for the first time. 19 years ago.
19 years ago. Goddamn, we're fucking old. Well, you're old. I'm still only 40 years
You're
old.
in your fucking 40, shut up. Are
I'm
those
like-
sausages back? No, they're
Cheeseburger.
cheeseburger roller bite things from 7-Eleven. They're cheeseburgers rolled into the shape of a hot dog.
Did one of
Served
you
on a
work
hot
there?
dog bun.
No.
No.
Before Kaki met me, before I met Kaki, Kaki went there as someone looking for her soulmate.
No, I didn't.
And her and her friend, who we don't talk to no more, which is a shame because she was really cool. They used to go do karaoke like 4 nights a week, hoping
all
to
different
find
places.
Mr. Right.
That's not what we were doing,
And
but alright.
I never wanted to do karaoke because I wanted to keep my singing songbird voice secret. My 2 friends, Eric and Sean, would try to drag me out every single week to go to this hot, new, upcoming place that does karaoke and it's good food and they've got
Their food was
twofers,
good.
all this happy stuff. And I always said no. And they finally convinced me to do it. And I did. My friend Eric liked Kat, and Kat liked me, and would talk to him
Hello, Court.
to get to me. Long story
That's not
short,
how it was, but
Kagi
alright.
always needed a lighter because we were both cigarette
Fucking
smokers.
liar.
I'm only telling you how it is.
You're lying.
Just telling you what I remember.
Yeah, well, you remember wrong.
That's your steak. I'll go get it.
Court, you were offended last night. I'm so sorry you were offended.
Who offended you?
He's joking.
Wow.
Just ribeye steak, cheeseburgers,
so
or
good.
with fries. I forget. I think I used to get the tequila wine chicken or something, or the fiesta chicken. I forget what I used to get because I haven't been there in so long.
Did you try that cheeseburger bite?
No,
Oh.
no, I'm not a fan of those.
Take a bite of it. Take a bite of crime.
Hmm.
How am I supposed to know if this is done? Oh, Jesus Christ. I think it's done.
I sure hope it's done.
I'll put it back in if it's not done. But you're gonna burn yourself if it is.
I think it's done.
I'll put it back in. if it's not. Do you like nachos and tacos? Yeah, we do. Last night was fun. Where did Jamie get the shirt? Walmart. We had some errands to
Yeah, they have
run
running
today.
around to do today.
We had like baby shower stuff to go and get. I had to go to Target to return the microphone.
Didn't realize
$163.
how much Jamie actually spent.
I
on
didn't
this
realize it was that
microphone.
expensive either. I don't look at the prices. I just, and that's you know,
Oh fuck!
that's like the
Flung my
irresponsible part about me. But it didn't work, and I took my daughter and my mom and Kat to the store. We had a couple of different places to go to. It was a long day. What kind of movies do you both like? Dirty ones. If there's some boobies and some pancake
I like
nipples
comedies.
showing, yeah, a little bit of dirty nipples. We're into it.
My sweet potato is
All about
delicious.
it.
My love. I've been craving a sweet potato. Hello, Albert. I'm getting old. I've been falling asleep before the stream.
What's up? How old are you, Albert? Oh, this is
Do we
good.
shop at Costco? I
Right.
just go to Costco for the food court. I don't really shop there.
Walmart is a store I go. I love Walmart. I love Walmart and Target. But when you are like a frequent shopper, you realize that they're not
Good
really
job.
getting a whole bunch of different shit. So you kind of got to go. If you want, like, I know the secret spots to go to get the stuff that people always ask me, where'd you get that shirt from? And I will not give my secret away, so don't ask. But yeah, we usually go like once a week.
Once a week to
Sometimes
Walmart.
we'll skip a week. This week is tight because I didn't work 2 days last week, and there's no such thing as like sick time where I work. It's a shit fest. I like Walmart because you could get so many different things there,
And the prices are good, yeah.
for the most part. You know what? I when I go to Walmart, I always go into the toy section.
Go ahead, tell them the story.
I will.
Oh, Albert's gonna be 37 in August.
Oh, you're my
You're
age.
still in your 30s. No, you're 40.
You're my age.
You're 40. He's not your age. He's younger. Abby, sometimes I go to Costco just to get a hot dog and a soda for $1.50, might I add. A big ass hot dog and a soda for $1.50 is a steal. Or a couple slices of pizza and bring it home. Hell yes, their pizza is
think-
decently priced too.
But it's not great. But I think Costco might have the best deal when it comes to food.
Hell yeah, they do. That hot dog and soda price, that's a steal. Have you ever bought grocery from Walmart? Yes. Some of the things we like we can only get at Walmart.
Yeah.
Some of the Taco Bell products you can
We-
only get at Walmart.
We've got like 3 Walmarts that we go to. One is a super Walmart.
Jamie
and
doesn't like that one.
I don't like it. I don't
It's
like
too busy.
It's busy with the wrong kind of busy people.
That's why you gotta go during
It
the
makes
week when
me feel
everybody's at work.
uncomfortable. Well, that's the thing. I'm at work. So,
Well, that's when I go there. When everybody's at work and at school, and then I'll go there and there's nobody in there.
yeah, I don't like that one. But I do go there occasionally. But there's a little tiny Walmart that I like. And then there's the Walmart by my job. Blah, 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 blah.
Court,
And-
he'll be back. They always come back. Never had Sam's Club food court. I only went there one time.
I've been to
I wasn't
Sam's
a-
Club one time too.
I
with
wasn't
my
a
Aunt
fan.
Kathleen.
Yeah, that's who I went with.
I didn't like it.
Wasn't a fan.
I
Wasn't
saw,
a fan.
I saw a necklace that I liked.
Come to Texas, Super Walmart every few blocks, and a nail salon. Nail salons around here are the same thing. They're on every freaking corner.
I miss Kmart. Me too.
I just Kmart.
Kmart's been out of business for a very long time, and it don't seem like it's been. That Bed Bath and Beyond.
Caldor was hell yeah.
huh.
Caldor was a good store too.
TSS, I don't know. What that was.
TSS, I don't know what that is.
Every few blocks for a super Walmart and nail salon. Times Square store.
That Walmart, that Kmart closed too, the one in Times Square. Pretty sure.
Sam's Club is also owned by Walmart.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. That's what Leo says.
Possibly.
But when I go to Walmart or Target or any sort of department store, I always go into the toy section to see what there is because I love seeing the older stuff that they bring back or the new stuff that they create that is in like tribute to older stuff. And I always go to the wrestling part of the store.
Hello, Chris. Yeah, that's how ours is, show.
And
certain ones.
today, Kaki and my mom and my daughter were in like the baby area where they were looking for stuff for Kaki's baby shower at the end of June. And I went into the toy spot, and there's no one down there. And I'm looking at the wrestling figures, and I just so happen to pick up, I guess it's new, but it's a Seth Rollins figure. And it's like I'm looking at it, and then I turn it around, and I look at who else is in the series. And there's this little boy right next to me. Came out of nowhere. And he's looking at the package, and then he's looking at me, and then he's looking at the package, and then he's looking back at me, and he's got something called a Cliff Note, right?
He had a cleft lip.
Clifflet. And he's very nice, but he's like, he seems very nervous. And he's like, do you like him? And I said, yeah. And
You probably thought he was talking to Seth Rollins.
well, he never said it, but I don't think he fucking knew either. And he picked up something else, and then he started talking about something, and I didn't want to like. I don't know. I'm like, oh my god, and then he started talking about the next pay-per-view or the PLE coming up, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. And then I'm like, all right, I'll see you later. And I kind of walked away, and he was like, he's very antsy, and he never
Telling you,
said anything.
He was nervous. He probably thought you
My
were
mom-
Seth freaking Rollins.
My mom didn't know who Seth was, even though she's seen him before. But our daughter wanted to know what he looked like, and then the first picture she clicked on, my mom flipped that. She's that's your twin.
She goes, holy shit. She goes, do Ancestry DNA. See what that brings up.
I said his last name is Lopez,
He's not a family
and she
man.
goes, "You don't know your dad," and the kind of he was all over. I doubt it.
Sears wasn't all. Yeah, Sears went out of business too.
Don't we have a Sears
They're closed.
in the mall?
They closed. JCPenney.
Is JCPenney what replaced it?
No.
Hmm?
It's now medical buildings in the mall.
That's where the Sears was. That was the nearest Sears for us.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever bought anything from Sears. JCPenney I've bought them from.
I've walked through Sears. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from Sears. Maybe that's why they went out of business. Yeah, Macy's closed too.
What?
Mm-hmm. JCPenney closed out by no. See, we still have JCPenney. All stores are gone. Yeah, it's only online now for Sears.
So what do they do about the parade? What parade? Is
No, the Macy's by us closed.
Oh, but Macy's didn't go out of
Macy's, no,
business.
no.
Okay.
No, the Macy's in the city is still open. That's where our old hotel was, where we used to stay at all the time.
Huh? What?
That Macy's, that old hotel that we used to stay at,
Which one?
the one where we would see the The Empire State Building, right from our window.
One time where you got the good seats.
One time we got the corner room with all the windows. Yeah.
Oh, we had a night.
That that hotel is literally across the street from the Macy's.
That night, Kaki had her boobs against the windows.
Excuse me.
That was the one
All right,
time we
enough.
got that. I'm just saying, that was the best room we ever stayed in. I don't remember
That
which
was
hotel that was.
I
though.
do.
What was it?
It was Hilton Garden Inn on
That was COVID era.
34th Street. That was during COVID times. That's when the city was like practically empty.
Yeah, me and Kaki had New York City all to ourselves for like.
There was barely
trips.
anybody in the city.
Jamie, how's the buffalo dip? It's good. I think this is my first time ever making homemade buffalo dip. It's pretty good.
I'd rather order online, if possible. Strawberry, I'm the same way. I avoid stores like the plague. If I don't have to go, I'm not going.
TJ Maxx I like the store. I don't like the. Here's what I'll say about TJ Maxx. Because I'm in one almost every single day. I don't like the way the employees are treated. I think the employees are treated like complete shit. And
most
that goes
places.
from management towards like actual employees. I've seen it. I've seen it in like 3 different areas. They're all the same. The managers treat the employees who are older, I guess senior citizens is a you know,
Yeah,
I've seen.
I don't really shop there. That's
I don't shop there either. I have to fucking go there. And like the managers, they're very nice to me, but I see how they talk to their employees, and some of the managers are very young, and then the employees are Molly,
older.
don't touch it. A lot older, and they talk to them like they're fucking children, and it's disgusting. For that reason and for that reason only, I'm not a fan of TJ Maxx, and it's sad. Stop it.
Never really gone into a TJ Maxx. I don't think I've ever been in a TJ Maxx. I prefer Marshalls.
Marshalls, I don't think I've ever shopped at. I don't think this did this. Actually,
Remember
very good.
Borders books? I don't know. I used to love Borders. Go in there, get your coffee, read a book, relax. Barnes and Nobles too, yeah.
Oh, Circuit City. Yeah, I remember that. I returned my first ever car, a 1996 purple 200 SX Nissan Maxima. Did not have a CD player. Circuit
Stop.
City used to have this like connection where you bought a CD player and it connected to like a tape deck, and I must have
You put the tape into your cassette player, and it connected to your little portable
Yeah.
Walkman
You'll
that
never
had a
get this.
CD.
unless you know the story. Can you guess the first CD that ever played?
No,
You'll never guess it. Anybody want to take a guess? You're never gonna guess
O
it.
Town.
No.
I don't know.
Ashley Simpson.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
It wasn't even her CD. It was the single. Pieces of Me.
Oh Jesus Christ! Come on, Lucky,
And then
stop.
Pieces of Me, not a remix, but a different
Stop.
style. O-Town came with the Black
Stop.
Beauty that I met you with when I had the
Oh,
Mitsubishi
O-Town.
Galant.
Hello, Cassidy.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember Woolworth. Don't remember Woolworth. Who said? I saw somebody said Radio Shack. I don't think they're around anymore either.
No, we had one too.
Radio Shack. We had many. There are many Radio Shacks.
Yeah, O-Town. I didn't have their CD.
PC
Stop
Richards. They're
it.
still around. Toys R Us. Sad they went out of business. That and KB Toys too.
Mm-hmm.
KB Toys. I used to go all the time.
O-Town's second album is When I Met You. And I remember I don't think I've ever even told you this story. But when I would leave you, I always listened to, it was O-Town's second, it was called O2. And it was, I Showed Her.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against, me and you were like just beginning.
Yeah.
But it was always a song I would listen to whenever I left you.
Toys R Us is back and
Yeah,
some
but it's not the
calls.
real Toys R Us.
Hey, it's not the real thing. I've seen the little they have like a Jeffrey's closet inside of Macy's. That's what it was called, right? Jeffrey's closet.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's only in the one Macy's though. That's not.
It's mostly for like toddlers.
Yeah, it's not like what it used to be, like when you were a kid.
I think Toys R Us is actually going to make a.
They might make a comeback.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Big Lou?
Hello, Big Lou. I always liked Kmart, as did I. I liked Kmart too.
Did you try this yet?
No, I'm full
Oh, you
already.
ate your steak. Okay. No, I'm not gonna.
I didn't eat. I ate like not even half my steak. My steak was so good, but I'm full.
Yeah. I'm like content. I woke up at 3:30 this morning with our son just looking at me. And you guys know by now, Kaki sleeps on one side of the bed, and then my head is usually by Kaki's feet, and vice versa. And you know that feeling when someone is looking at you, and you just feel it, and you wake up? That happened at 3:34 this morning, and I just so happened to put my head back and look into the cookie corner, and our son has got his head lay down on my pillow, my body pillow. And I open my eyes and I see him, and he sees me open my eyes, and he goes, "Can you come lay with me?" I said, "Yeah." Grab my pillows. I gave him 2 pillows. I said, "Open your window and, help me bring my iPad down." Help me with the pillows while I bring my iPad down. So he goes, "Okay." We come downstairs. I shut the door. I see Kaki's like dead, asleep. Our daughter passed out on the couch last night. We left her there. I bring my pillows in our son's room, and I said, "I'm gonna go have some cookies. You wanna come join me?" He's like, "Yeah." So I said, "Okay." He comes in, he grabs a glass of milk. I'm already pouring my milk. We sit down. He says he only has one. I double dip these Chips Ahoy's as in 2s. I had like 8 or 9. He says he has 1. I think he had more than that. And
Hello,
then
Rome.
fell asleep.
It's Home Goods. I go broke as soon as I get into the parking lot. I'm not a fan of Home Goods. We were in there like once,
I don't
maybe
think I've ever
twice.
been there.
I went in there with you when they first opened.
Where?
Home Goods.
By what
That
stuff?
used to be Linens and Things. Remember Linens and Things?
By
Yeah.
what? By what?
Best Buy.
Is it Burlington though?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the Home Goods is, right on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be Linens and Things. We used to love Linens and Things. We were in there all the time.
Did we buy stuff from there?
Yes.
Like what?
Lamps and shit. What are you talking about?
For what apartment?
The one on the water.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. No, we can't have this. I don't remember that.
Yes. And then they closed down, and then Home Goods opened up. We went into Home Goods like once, maybe twice. Wasn't a fan. Bed Bath and Beyond was my place, though. I love that place.
Do we have any Hobby Lobby stores? I don't think so.
Not around here. There are Hobby Lobbies on Long Island. They're just not around us.
Katie, what is your favorite dessert for this pregnancy?
Honestly, I don't really crave anything like dessert-wise at all. I don't really eat anything. You've never really seen me eat anything sweet. Other than some fruit. That's probably the extent of my dessert.
No, she sneaks like some candy bars here and there.
Very rare. It's very rare that I don't really crave dessert. I crave watermelon. Watermelon and mangoes. That's my go-to right now. I just bought a whole ass watermelon.
Yeah, this is probably
The most fruit. This pregnancy
Oh my
is the
God.
most fruit I've ever seen Hector
Yeah.
eat.
The baby's got me craving lots of fruit.
I keep on telling her I'll drink a gallon of pineapple juice.
Oh, nice.
Pineapple, I love pineapple. Charlie doesn't like pineapple. She doesn't let me eat it. Well, at the beginning it was cheesecake. That's right, it was. It was
It's
cheesecake,
changed.
raspberry, and white chocolate in the beginning. I'm over raspberries, I'm over cheesecake.
Yeah, this pregnancy is very different.
Comes in stages. But
You
it's
like-
been watermelon since my second trimester.
Tiramisu, I've never had it.
Do I like tiramisu.
I've never had it before.
It's
I
a
know what it
coffee
is.
flavored
Oh, I know
dessert.
what it is.
It's so refreshing. Yeah, I know. My milk, when I bought like a whole ass watermelon, and I cut the whole thing up and I started to eat it, and I only like watermelon when it's like in the refrigerator and it's been like ice cold. So it'll be nice and good to go for tomorrow.
You like donuts? I think we both
Donuts?
do.
Yeah, I like donuts. I had a Boston cream like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I bought the kids donuts.
I haven't had a donut in a while. My brother got me an apple fritter for my birthday. He's like, "You're gonna eat this, right?" I think he secretly wanted it. Might have been the last
I
one.
just threw it out. It's been there for a week.
I know. I had one bite of it.
I'm like, it's just been sitting over there. I'm like, somebody's been picking at it. So it was
My
like
mom.
crumbs of a donut.
No, that's my mom.
Or my daily snack. I can't eat blueberries. She doesn't let me eat blueberries either. She doesn't like them. I ate a blueberry yogurt in like the beginning of my pregnancy and then threw it up. So blueberries are done for me. Can't do blueberries. Stop scratching me. Now I'm gonna tell you to go away because
Lucky,
you don't
come on.
listen. And you scratched my belly again. Sonic ice? What the heck is the difference than regular ice?
It might be like a slushy.
Maybe.
Apple fritters from 7-Eleven are the best, heated up for 12 seconds with a little bit of vanilla ice cream on top. So the small amount of vanilla that you put on this hot apple fritter, it melts right away. So
Sonic's
soon, so good.
ice is amazing. What the hell's up with Sonic's ice? Wawa pretzels. I have never had a Wawa pretzels. We also don't have a Wawa.
Yeah,
But
we're
when
not
we
in
go
Jersey.
down south, or we go to like Pennsylvania, and there's a Wawa, we're stopping. We're stopping at the Wawa because I love Wawa.
We don't have plans on going to Pennsylvania until Charlie's at least 3 years old. Place called Sesame Place. We're gonna take.
And that's where we had our first Wawa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was me, Kat,
Your
our
cousin.
son, and our daughter when she was a little baby.
She was a baby.
And then my cousin, who is like a sister to me, she's our son's godmother. We went to Sesame Place for a weekend. Had
Oh,
a
you
great
went to the
time.
Greek Fest. Nice, Lisa.
Had a really good time.
And our kids are gonna
Our older kids are gonna be a little bit older, but 3 years old. Our son will be. He'll still go. I think he's gonna be a great older brother, and I think our daughter's gonna be a great, amazing older sister. So I think they're gonna
Yeah.
come for that as well. And if they don't want to go, they don't have to. It could be Mikaki and Charlie.
which we kind of figure
Yeah.
a lot of the things that we're going to be doing with Charlie,
Wawa is the best coffee.
Our kids are
Better
gonna be
than
older.
7-Eleven, in my opinion.
and they're not going to want to be. And I'd be surprised if they do. And I think our son's going to.
It's crunchy, chewy texture. It's the best. You eat it by itself. Yeah, Court just explained the difference of the the Sonic Ice.
I think there's lesbians where
Chris,
Lebanese.
Lebanese.
Wawa is Texas-based. Yeah, there's Wawas.
no, we got them in Jersey.
They're in South Jersey. They're in South Jersey. They're all down south. They're in Pennsylvania, I know for sure. We just don't have any here on Long Island.
I've been to one Wawa.
There was one in Maryland that
Did we
was
get
so
one?
close to my aunt's house.
Did we stop at a Wawa, either a trip to or back from Florida?
We stopped at many Wawas.
We did. In Florida?
Not in Florida.
On the way
It was
there
like
and
North
back?
Carolina, Virginia.
We stopped at Wawa's?
Yes. I made a point. I'm like, well, there's a Wawa.
I don't remember it.
Wawa has the best coffee. I love their coffee. We have them all over here in Maryland. Yeah. I specifically remember the one in Maryland because when I would go visit my aunt and uncle, we would stop at Wawa before we went to Ocean City.
In and Out in Colorado now too. In Raising
Wild.
Cane's.
Never heard of Wawa. Oh, it's like a gas stop, like a 7-Eleven.
It's like a better version of.
But it's like a
7-Eleven.
beefed up version of 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Their food is so much better. Their coffee is so much better. They have like full service, like
Does Frankie
ice
have a Wawa?
cream. No, that's up north. No, there's no Wawa up there. You'd be in ice heaven. I can't chew on ice. The cold bothers my teeth.
I think that's gonna be our first family getaway.
Oh yeah, we just have 7-Elevens. Yeah, we don't have Wawas here, unfortunately. We need to go to a Buc-ee's. I agree.
I know.
I want to go to Buc-ee's so bad.
I said, I'm not gonna say who it was, but I talked about Buc-ee's here a couple of years ago, and then a very, very, very popular influencer now. She wasn't as popular at the time.
But like a week later, she was touring a Buc-ee's talking about.
You know who it is. I'm not
I
gonna say who it is.
remember if I remember.
Could be a coincidence, but I doubt it. But we're friends on social media.
Bucci's, Buc-ee's. I don't know
Buc-ee's
how you
never
say
been
it.
to. We and Khaki
Past the Buc-ee's.
They were making one. They were building one. I believe it was in South Carolina or it was in Florida. And we passed the sign for it. And then once we got to my sister's, they were going nonstop crazy talking about Buc-ee's. And I was like, they're putting a Buc-ee's in Florida. Oh, they were putting a Buc-ee's in Florida. And my sister Debbie's like, no, they're not. I was like, we saw a sign. We saw a sign that said it. And then we actually passed the sign that. And she was like, holy shit.
Do we have a Denny's?
Yes.
We
We
do?
have one Denny's that I know of.
Oh, that's right, by the sushi place.
Mm-hmm.
We don't go.
We don't have. Me, I can never go out.
I
to
haven't
eat.
been to a Denny's in forever. I had Denny's upstate once. Shut up.
I have not even seen it.
I want to go to Buc-ee's, but it's not close to me. I want to go there and drop an entire paycheck there. His employee is $22 an hour, probably because they can afford to pay their employees that because their business is booming.
True.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah, never been in one. We should have stopped when we were doing the trip.
We have a Dairy Queen, so do we. I'm not a fan of Dairy Queen.
Expensive.
I dropped $3.50 the first time me and my kids went to Buc-ee's in Texas. Yeah, they have like that whole smoked brisket and like all that smoked food and sandwich. Oh my god. Ugh.
Red Lobster. I've
Yeah,
been
but-
to one time. I
The
think they're
Red
closed.
Lobster closed by us.
Five Guys.
That's okay.
Extremely expensive.
I wasn't a fan of Five Guys.
I
Jamie,
am.
when you fly to Dallas, I'll take you to Buc-ee's. Hell yes, Court.
I ain't flying nowhere, pal. That's number one. Number two, I do like Five Guys. Extremely expensive. Not worth it, in my opinion.
But if I had
A better
something,
gas station.
Frankie just made a video about Five Guys today or yesterday.
Because it's so expensive. Yeah, they're
$25
super expensive.
$25 for one hamburger, a Coke, and French fries.
It's ridiculous.
If you ask for an extra bun, it's free. He took his daughter out. This is where I kind of got a kick out. If you're on a budget, which he's not.
court. I had a feeling
He's
you were
not.
going to say that.
But he asked for an extra bun. They don't charge you for the extra bun. He takes the hamburger. I guess it's like a double hamburger. And he gets 2 hamburgers and a fry for $25 and a Coke.
Do you have
Oh
a
my
crumble
God,
cookie?
go.
Not anywhere close to us. There's not a
No.
crumble cookie, but they're building one. I'm very excited for it. They're putting one in.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm not a fan of crumble cookie.
Well, because you got a plain Jane chocolate chip. You can't just go to Crumble Cookie and get a chocolate chip cookie. You have to get their flavors of the week.
I'm a plain Jane kind of guy. I like chocolate chip
well,
cookies. There's a T-shirt that Kaki is gonna order me. It's on TikTok. It's a picture of the Cookie Monster, but it says I'm a coochie monster, and it's the Cookie Monster eating cookies. I showed Kaki, she started laughing. Or it was something like
It
that.
was something about a coochie monster.
Coochie Monster. Okay, sorry, like she just lost it right here.
We have crumble. I do use. I like crumble cookies, but you can't get their plain cookies. You have to get their signature. You have to get like their flavors of the week.
No, I could have sworn I tried yours. I wasn't crazy.
You
about
didn't
it.
try mine. I destroyed my chocolate covered strawberry cookie. It was like a brownie cookie with strawberry icing. Oh my god, it was to die for.
It's a cool shirt. I could never wear that around my family because I don't talk like
Coochie
that.
monster.
I think my aunt or any family members that watch this knows how I am. I don't talk like this. I don't act like this
Around my actual family.
I don't feel comfortable doing that. They all talk like little hoe bags. I get very embarrassed and
Nope,
will
you don't
walk
learn.
away.
Go away. You don't learn. Nope, we're not friends right now because you keep hurting me. Go away. We're not friends.
Red Robins. I don't think
no,
so.
we don't think we have one. I don't think I've ever had a red robin. I don't think I've ever eaten a. Oh, maybe we did. I might have.
I don't think I've ever
When I
had a
traveled
Red
down
Robin.
south with my grandparents when I was
I
little.
gotta stop eating this. I think I'm gonna take. That's not. No one's gonna eat that. I'm gonna take
No,
one more bite of
nobody's
this.
eating that.
One more bite of this, and then we're gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I have doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Yeah,
two of them, to be exact. I don't know what they're gonna tell me about my pain. They're probably like, suck it up, buttercup. Deal with it.
I offered Kaki to get the little cart that you ride around
I'm
the
not.
store.
She said no.
I will not ride around in a motorized shopping cart.
She's like, I just won't go to the store if it gets to that point.
I'll just stay home. Never would I ever use a
There's 4 of them
motorized
parked up right by
shopping
the
cart because I'm pregnant. No. I'll just make you go to the store.
Well, you look like you're
Just,
in pain.
listen, I'm in a lot of pain right
I
now.
know.
I'm gonna have her look at my kidneys tomorrow. Because I'm getting pain in here.
I'm gonna be. Oh wow, it's 12:30 already.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
You talk a lot.
You talk a lot.
You did talk.
No, you talk a lot. How has my sugar been? It's been pretty normal,
Mm-hmm.
except for this morning. This morning it was 104 when I got up. I don't know why. What did I eat last night? It wasn't anything crazy. I didn't get up and eat chocolate or anything. But other than that, like my daytime numbers are normal. After I eat, I'm in like I'm in the 120s, or I'm in the or I'm in the teens.
What did you eat last night? What did I eat last night?
I know I had
You had pizza.
I know. But I did.
I did something different. Pizza and
I mean, I stopped taking my blood sugar the minute that I get up, because I don't function until,
oh goodness.
you know, at least 2 to 3 hours after I'm up.
Get out of here.
So I've been waiting to do my blood sugar. Except for this morning, I did it right when I got up, because I got up late.
Jamie, do you have random cravings or
Pre-plan what you're
Pre-plan.
doing. We don't pre-plan shit.
no, Tony? The pre-planning is coming. It's coming sooner than later. I find myself thinking about it every single day.
Jamie, where's your green drink tonight? It's the first thing
That's long gone. You keep it late.
Yeah, no, Leo, I drink that right away.
Yeah, he's made Juicy Lucy's before.
It was here.
Yeah.
It's always the first thing I drink.
No.
Um,
He's had juice. He's made Juicy Lucy's before, Lisa.
How far from Tahoe are you?
Not talking to us. He's talking to somebody else. I believe he's talking to Justin.
Well, I hate to be rude and cut off
No,
answers.
stop.
I think you guys could probably stay in the live chat even
Even though we end it,
No, they can't.
I think they can.
No.
No. Stop.
Well, we will be back tomorrow night.
Keep
Thank
your
you
kids
guys for
healthy.
hanging out with us on this beautiful, cloudy, rainy, muggy Sunday night.
Tomorrow is Venezuela,
What they were stuffed.
South Carolina.
I should have known that.
Oh my
Courtland.
God.
Thank you, pal.
They were
I thought
stuffed
it was
with usually
Texas.
some kind of cheese. Lisa. Stop. Hello, Nancy. Stop. All right, let's go, because he's scratching the shit out of me.
I know. Cortland started talking about South Carolina. And
No,
corrected
no,
me
he
from
said
being
Tahoe,
Texas.
Venezuela, Jamie.
Yeah, South Carolina instead of Texas.
It's next door to,
Yeah.
you know, the
Mhm.
Florida Panhandle.
Virginia. All right, good night, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Let's try to hit it that time. Oh, baby. Good night. Don't let the bug bites bite.